How's it going, world? Coming at you from South Korea here in Incheon, and I'm titling this video the worst YouTube video ever. You know, gentlemen, you have to start somewhere, right? And procrastination and hesitation won't get you anywhere, right? So it's quite late. Obviously, this is not the best lighting. I'm gonna let you gentlemen see the moon here in the back. You can see the sunset behind me. But the point of this video is that you have to start somewhere, right? You can't just sit still and do nothing with your life. This is a divine blessing that we all have. And if you do nothing with your life, you'll soon regret it, right? All right. So maybe this video may be titled the worst YouTube video ever, and, you know, an introduction to me. So who am I? Well, just to tell you a little bit about what I've done, I could never really define myself, nor do I think any of us can define ourselves truly. We can try, but we'll never truly define ourselves. To know oneself doesn't mean that you can define it. You can't put it into words, right? It's just a state of being. But myself, gentlemen, I have traveled for the last 13 years. I have, you know, let go of materialism many times completely, and let go of relationships as well, and embarked on the road to see what the world had to offer, right? And yeah, you know, it's not always an easy path. I'm gonna walk with you, gentlemen. These two girls are a little bit too loud over here, talking, not really respectful of the conversation or my video, but you know, you can't blame them. Everybody's living their life. Can't just be quiet because somebody's shooting a YouTube video. But I think they might have been trying to be a bit obnoxious. That's okay. Something a little interesting. This is just at the top of the mountain here. You know, you've got lights shining down. You wouldn't have that type of thing in the States, you know, but those are common here in Asia. It's like, you know, 911. If you're in trouble, go ahead and, give us a call. We'll come right up here to the mountain. This is where you are, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys see the peak of this mountain as well. It's like a little mini Eiffel Tower. Let's see if you can see that or not. Where is that at? It's actually, you see a little red dot glowing up there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it for you. Huh. Well, you actually can't see it with this phone. It's not showing up. That's okay. This will be a decent backdrop. All right. I may even shoot another video, but all right. Let me go with this, guys. You know, doing nothing, gentlemen, is doing something. You know, it's still an action. You know, procrastination is really not seeing the gift of life for what it is and taking, you know, it's taking it for granted, because in reality, we don't know if we'll have tomorrow or not. You know, we may not be here tomorrow, right? So you can't let the moments pass by. You can't let the days pass by without doing something, right? I wish sometimes that I would give myself a little bit more direction with my videos, but my mind starts going all over the place, you know, when I think about what I want to share and what's worthy of sharing. You know, I've experienced a lot of magic amongst my travels. Most people live in the realm of chance and probability, and they think that everything is just pure coincidence, but I know better, and I've experienced more myself amongst my travels. I've experienced a lot of magic, a lot of divine synchronicity. Terence McKenna talks about it. Carl Jung talks about it. But that's not really what this video is about. Just briefly going to mention that. This channel, what do I want it to be about, gentlemen? Lawrence of Asia, but it's not really about me. I am somewhat of an expert. I am an expert on Asia, Asian culture, Asian travel, Asian women, the way that the different people orient themselves towards others, towards foreigners, towards you yourself as a man. I am an expert in these things. I truly am, not in a pretentious way. It's just been my experience, and that's who I've become. I've spent most of the last 13 years here in Asia. I'm now I've got 2 children, and I'm super blessed, but things are not always easy. One thing, gentlemen, I'll remind you of is that no woman, nor even family, is worth you losing your peace. If you're not able to maintain peace, if you're going into a space within yourself where you're shutting down or your health is being affected, it's okay to take space. Don't ever be so affected by a woman that you don't allow yourself space. You have to look out for yourself. If you're in such a bad headspace, maybe due to emotional abuse, or maybe due to maybe just due to emotional abuse, right? You're not going to be able to serve your children in the max capacity either. It's better for you to get yourself straight, come back strong, and then lead the family from there. Sometimes you just need space. Me, myself, I'm relatively I am financially free. I could spend 24 hours a day with my family and never leave them if I wanted to, right? I don't have to work too much, maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day at most. So, when you have that type of freedom, I think it's really important to purposely spend time away from your significant other every day. You've got to structure your life so that you've got a plan or a purpose or direction during the day, so that your schedule doesn't get sidetracked by someone else's plans for you. If you don't have a plan, someone will have a plan for you, i.e. your wife or your family. And it doesn't mean you love them less or that you don't want to serve them, but you need to have some sense of direction in and with of your own life so that you can have some time to yourself, and then you come back as a richer man for your family. You can't be with your family 24/7, so to speak, right? All right, so how do you do that? Well, one thing that you can do is you can have a routine to get to the gym every day. People fill their lives with a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of entertainment, but how about filling your life with those things that are only positive? For one, getting out into nature. I'm here on the mountain now, right? Sun's going down. I'm going to turn the light up just so you gentlemen can see my face a little better. Wow, it is dark. I guess you can't see me too well. It's okay. One's getting out into nature. Nature always brings a great sense of peace, especially if you live in the city. It's so easy to go days and days, weeks and weeks, months and months, and never get into nature. And you don't really know what you're missing until you find yourself in nature, and then you realize, oh, okay, yes, this is a profound peace. Yes, I need this. Also you have space when you get out in nature, right? When you're always surrounded by people, you don't realize it, but it does affect your nervous system, right? It's good for us to have space. So that's one way you can find balance in this modern life, gentlemen, is just to get out into nature every day, okay? Another thing you can do is exercise daily, whether that's running or whether that's getting into the gym or both. Ideally, earlier in the morning, the better. For instance, if you can wake up, put on your running shoes, shit, shower, shave, piss, and go put on your running shoes and take a run, right? If you run for, say, 8 to 10 minutes straight, you're almost guaranteed to have basically this chemical concoction, this perfect pharmaceutical natural, it's not a pharmaceutical, right? It's just the natural concoction of your brain to release the right neurochemicals such that you release all cortisol, all stress hormone, and then you also have these very high elevated levels of serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine release. And that just gives you this incredible high. It also heals your mind as well. So the easiest way to do that, gentlemen, I mean, you can go for a workout. The thing is, if you don't get that bit of sweat coming out, you're not necessarily going to get the benefits. You're not going to get what I just mentioned, the complete dissolve of the cortisol and the release of the serotonin, the dopamine, the oxytocin, right? So, you know, the best way to do it, and the best strategy I've come up with, wake up in the morning, go for a run first thing in the morning. Because if you run for 8 minutes, you're guaranteed to get that release. When you start having a small little beads of sweat coming from your forehead, you know you've hit it. You know, you can stop right there because you're getting all the benefits, you know, all the neuro benefits. And that's going to give you so much more vigor moving through the world, moving forward throughout the rest of the day. It's just a boost of energy. Also, cold showers, you know, they're a benefit. You know, doing things that you love, gentlemen, as we get older, we get sucked up by our families and our life and the expectations that everyone has for us, for our life. And we forget, what do we truly enjoy? You know, we forget how to have fun. Like what is it that we enjoyed when we were young, when we were, you know, 10, 12, you know, when we were young teenagers? What was it that we really loved to do, even in our you know, later teens and 20s? Like what is it that we loved? And then remember to incorporate those things. For myself, mountain biking, right? But I'm not mountain biking every day. You know, there's not a lot of mountain biking to be had here where I'm living. But this is how we have to fill our life, gentlemen, doing things that we truly enjoy. Also, spending time around like positive people, or people that can see us, that know us, that have some understanding of us or some relation to us. Not a relation in the sense of a actual relative, right? But people that truly understand us, right? I think it's, you know, you can live in a place somewhere within Asia where nobody speaks English, right? And well, few people do, right? And you know, if you go for a couple of weeks, you know, 5, 6 days, where you're not speaking with anyone who speaks your first language, you can start to feel like you're losing a bit of yourself. And there is something very powerful about getting around others who, you know, speak your same language and you know, just have some relative understanding as to who you are and, like, you know, what it is. You know, for me, it's like being around travelers. I feel like I don't find people who truly understand me who are not travelers, right? Like I can get them, I get their life and all, but it doesn't seem as though they really get me per se, you know? So anyway, for me, that's important. Now, gentlemen, I didn't plan this video out. As you can see, it's a bit all over the place. I'm definitely rambling to some degree, but I'm also trying to share some wisdom with you all. And more than anything, for me, I appreciate you listening to this video. I genuinely do. But for me, this video, this is yet another attempt for me to make this a routine for myself to create these videos, these vlogs, and then share myself, my experience, my wisdom with the world, right? You guys see that mosquito in the screen? Today also is a pretty interesting day. Now, I'm not one that is fond of face mask, the baby diapers over your face. You know, I like to see people's smiles, and I like to breathe fresh air. Today, however, marks the first day within 2 years that here in Korea, they are now basically allowing people to be maskless without, without mask in public, you know, outside, right? So it was never a law that you had to have them on, but people always thought it was. If you were within 6 feet of someone, you're supposed to have a mask on. I rarely wore them except when I just absolutely had to. So yeah, these are people hiking behind me here. They're going up to the top of this mountain. It's about another 1 kilometer, a little bit more than a half mile to get to the top of the mountain. They're going mostly up. I just came up here to shoot this video. I love climbing up here in this mountain. I'll show you guys this in the daytime as well. I feel like this is a spot I might end up shooting 100 videos up here, you know, possibly. Like, it's a pretty epic view, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Amazing, huh? Can you guys see me there? I look super pixelated, huh? It's crazy. All right, so yeah, Lawrence of Asia. Now, I could have titled this, you know, I've also used the name World Citizen as well, right? I use World Citizen. I am a world citizen. I've traveled the world for 13 years. I've been to around 30-something countries, Central and South America, all of Asia, Europe as well. And, you know, it's not the best place here in South Korea where I am now, but I do love it. I do love Asia in general compared to much of the rest of the world. Now, Korea is a tough place, guys. It's probably the most antisocial place in the world, probably one of the most highly judgmental cultures in the world, and it's one of the most sick cultures in the world. I do love Korea in a lot of ways too, guys. I mean, the food's amazing. They have an amazing food culture, but they have the highest suicide rate in the world. That includes child suicide rate. So it is a really bizarre society, you know. People are running down the mountain here. Let's see, check it out. But Asia in general, why Lawrence of Asia? I've spent so much time in Asia, and it's really where my heart is. Like, if I'm in the States, I'm going to be in Hawaii. There's a majority of folks that are in Hawaii are Asian, like 35%, 37%, I believe. A lot of them are Japanese. They're soft-hearted people, cool, kind, harmonious folks, and I dig that. Soon I'll be traveling with my family and taking them. We'll probably be heading Vietnam, Thailand, maybe Malaysia. We'll be going to these countries. Hopefully restrictions open up more and more. But you know, I might wrap this up here in just a bit. I'm sorry if this is all over the place. What I hope to do moving forward is have some structure. But gentlemen, if you're looking to find a way to be financially free and travel the world, I can help you with that. If you're looking for a way to let go of the matrix, I can help you with that. I travel the world on a shoestring with next to nothing, and I traveled the world hitchhiking. I've known people to catch hitchhike rides on boats across, you know, continents and travel the world that way as a chef. People, if you want to travel, you'll do it. You know, whatever it is that you have in your heart, you know, whatever it is that you choose, that you have in your heart, the universe can hear that prayer, and it can be yours. It is yours. It's already yours if you just choose it. And you don't have to know how that'll happen, but it'll happen, you know. Just want to encourage you, I guess, leave you, gentlemen and ladies. This will be mostly a men's channel, but want to encourage you all to follow your dreams, all right? Follow your dreams and know it's possible. Don't lead with fear. Lead with love and potentiality, possibility, okay? I want you to know this life is not all probability and chance. There's a lot of magic, and you know, where you have faith, you can really move mountains. So don't be scared to dream. Go after your dreams. It's not all about money. It's not. I know a lot of gurus online saying that, but you know, contentedness and peace of the heart, and knowing thyself, you know, no money can buy that. All right, gentlemen, stay strong, stay sharp, be active, get after it, move your body, and Reflect on those things that you're grateful for. There's always something to be grateful for. You can focus on what you're not grateful for. There's always something to be grateful for. So focus on that, all right? And you'll get more of it. You know, you'll get more things to be grateful for, all right? All right, I'm wishing all you a blessed evening, a blessed life, and there'll be more to come. All righty. God bless. Signing out here from South Korea. Just outside of Seoul here. I'll leave you all with these laughter here. Okay. All right. Wish you all a beautiful, beautiful evening. All right. God bless. Catch up with you all again, all right? All right. Peace.